Could you tell me how this could top the last fight for you?
How it could top the last fight for me, the Oleksandr Usyk fight. I would say it can top me by a lot more punches. Starting from the first round, there's going to be a lot of movement from both parties, and figuring each other out for that first round. Although they fought before, they're still going to want to figure each other out. Tyson will be doing a lot of moving, a lot of jerking, a lot of hopefully the jab. And then in the middle it'll settle down into a back and forth, brawl in one sense. Seeing two boxers brawl, I'm saying they're going to be throwing punches. They're going to be counter punches. There's going to be a lot of jabs, a lot of power punches, a lot of left hands, a lot of right hands. Yeah, that's how it really can top the last fight for me.
What would you like to see from Fury this time?
Good question. What I like to see from Fury this time is a lot more jab, asserting himself a little bit better, throwing that right hand, and not moving as much as he did last time.
What do you make of his approach this time, being such a shift from his personality early in the year?
His personality for me goes up and down, and he's in fight mode right now. And fight mode for Fury is basically just talking, he's talking what he wants to happen. He's saying this time he's going to knock out Oleksandr Usyk. That means he's taking that type of approach. He looks like he's put on a little bit more weight. So, his punching power is going to be there. He's going to be throwing some power punches early. I just hope that he doesn't run out of breath, because when you throw power punches and the guy's not there, it really takes a lot out of you. So let's hope he doesn't miss. He's got to be very accurate as well.
Do you think he needs to avoid body shots?
Yeah, because body shots are the shots that affect your body, and it takes away your energy. So Oleksandr Usyk will throw some body punches to try and get, they said always on a big guy, hit him to the body and the head will fall. So he may do that approach.
From your experience, do you think the way fighters present themselves in the way up, whether they're outlandish, happy, smiling, fierce, very stern, do you think that actually has an effect on your mental performance going into it?
Good question. Everybody reacts differently and prepares differently. So for me, I like the quietness. I usually sleep, and I'm usually in my own head, telling myself what I need myself to do.
Now, moving on, do you think the AI judge is a positive addition?
The AI judge may be a positive or it may be a negative. I've really got to see how it works to really judge it. Everybody's afraid of this new things that come along. I'm not afraid of them. What I want to see is how they perform, whether they perform in the best interest of the boxer or not.
And do you think it could potentially have a positive approach on boxing to kind of bring it into the 21st century?
Well, I hope it has a positive approach to boxing when it's scoring, and I just really would like to see how the technology works.
Now, on to the main event. Can you talk me through how you picture the fight going?
Yeah, I think the first round is obviously getting used to each other. I think Tyson Fury is going to be feinting a lot. I don't think he's going to be moving as much as he did the first fight, because he realizes he's got to capture the first rounds, and he basically needs to win 8 out of the 12 rounds to say he's the champion.
How do you think it's going to end?
I think I always love a trilogy, and I believe that Tyson Fury is coming a lot more serious in this fight. He wants to win. Oleksandr Usyk now, I can't go against him. He hasn't lost yet, so he's a very positive and great fighter, and he moves well. So it really comes down to who's better, who's the better thinking at the time, who gets in the better punches, who seizes the moment in this fight. And Tyson Fury needs to seize a lot of moments in the fight to win this fight.
How many rounds do you see it going, and do you see it ending via KO or on points?
I don't know. I think it might end on a KO. The way how these guys are talking and the way how they were training, I believe that they've trained even harder for this particular fight, because it's such a mega fight and an important fight for both parties.
And the question is, I'm going to push you for, who's the person delivering that knockout?
The person delivering the knockout is a person that seizes the right moment. Whether it's Oleksandr Usyk breaking down Tyson Fury and Tyson Fury getting tired and leaving himself open for a shot, or Oleksandr Usyk getting hit with the perfect shot which affects him and Tyson Fury goes after him and takes him out.
Who do you want that to be?
I want the best fighter to win. I want the best representative of boxing, of heavyweight boxing, to win. And we've got good guys up there right now that represent the heavyweight, and it's going to be a mega fight.